Hi Virgo, welcome to Lily Light Tarot. We're going to go ahead and expand on your intuitive message for July 18th through the 31st. So we'll go ahead and open up and get some clarifiers, but we are looking at the Six of Cups. Oh, this one flipped over. We see the Empress popping up. Oh, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, look at these rewarding energies coming in and a lot of love. Embrace. Let's see what this is all about. And then we see the Prince of Pentacles. Let's get some clarifiers here for you, Virgo. Now, the Six of Cups. Let's break this down and see what it is that we need to know about Six of Cups. Now, while all these messages could resonate, they may not. So there's 4 different energies. They could all blend in for you, or we could look at these individually. So let's go ahead and break this down with your Six of Cups. The supporting energy is showing the Knight. Now, for this particular deck, this is read for you that, you know, there's almost like the quick initial thought that came to my head was like, no turning back. Because this person is like looking ahead, but their memory is stuck like in the past sadness, the past sorrow. They're kind of like weeping in some type of loss. So some of you Virgos may be comparing your situation to something that you had. You keep trying to relive something that once gave you pleasure. I mean, look at this girl's face. She's almost kind of like trying to recreate whatever was in her cup, hoping to have those feelings of happiness, excitement. Let's break this down. What is this for you, Virgo? By the end of July. Okay. Woo. Okay, this popped out, and then we are seeing the Knight of Cups. So okay, Virgo. Some things are better left behind. Okay, and this is your message for July, especially towards the end of July. You may be tempted to go back to something. Okay, we see you may be tempted to reach out to a particular situation, maybe to communicate or to kind of peek in and see what they're doing. It could, while this could pertain to a relationship, it could also be you just maybe thinking about going back to an old job or an old project or just some type of environment that you once took pleasure in. But the card is saying that, it's okay to have those memories, but also it's okay to accept that they're a part of you and you can still move on from life. And the Knight of Wands is really strong because it is showing that there is going to be something very new coming in. This new energy is very like striking. It's very charming. There is more passion in this. So while you thought these Six of Cups held passion, and while you thought you made a mistake possibly, or you held on to something and you thought that maybe you could not feel that feeling again, Virgo, it's showing that it's coming back. Oh my gosh, look at this. A Page of Cups. Okay, yeah. So definitely you're going to be connected with a great pleasant surprise. I love this Knight of Wands because it's the action behind it is very spontaneous. So it could be like a random act of you bumping into someone, or you getting news from another job or another connection, some type of communication, an email, a phone call. It's like, oh wow, okay, here I was, like holding on to these old cups here when there's like a bigger, bolder, brighter cup coming in. And look, peekaboo, it has like a nice pleasant little fish in there, a nice pleasant surprise, because what you have been, this is exactly what you wanted, right? Right here, the Six of Cups, you're like, oh, I wish I had these fish, or I wish I was connected again with these times, with this feeling. I felt most alive here. Well, it looks like you're going to be coming back into connection or contact with that, but it's going to be a different type of energy as this Knight of Wands is coming in. It's a different energy, but it's something that you're really going to enjoy. So, ooh, that's exciting. I'm excited for you. Virgo, you'll have to keep an eye out for that, because this Page of Cups, it could be you dealing with some type of Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio sign, but also we could see that your passions may be revived, your interests, this flow, this creativity. And look at this, the Empress and the Universe. So definitely nourishing and supporting who you are at this time in your life, Virgo. You may realize that, especially as we transition from the Six of Cups. You're like, you know what? I am all that I need. I do have the support, and I can also support others through your ideas, through your love, through your skills. I love the Universe card because some of you are going to have this realization that you can obtain and create what it is that you have your mind set on. Almost kind of like law of attraction. You know, you set your mind on something and things are coming up. Oh my gosh, what is up with all this Knight and Page energy? Look at this. Knight of Cups is coming in. Wow, Virgo. This is, ooh, I'm liking this because, okay, no turning back. Even if you were tempted to turn back, look at this. No turning back. You're transforming, Virgo. You're moving into someone else. You are learning from past experiences and developing, okay? You're developing into someone much stronger, someone much fuller, someone much richer. Being open-minded, it's like you're rich in other life abundance, not so much material or love. It's like you're connecting with yourself. We could see some of you tapping into a deeper part of your spirituality or just your love. I really like this. Now, some of you could also be birthing this new idea, this new path of where you're trying to go. Because this universe, it's like raw, real, exposed, vulnerable. And you being real with yourself, you letting yourself be true to who you're, true to your essence, will be aligning with a greater force, Virgo. So your vulnerability may bring in and may attract this greater connection, this greater love, this deeper tie. I love this Knight of Cups because, ooh, this energy it's almost more charming than the Knight of Wands for your reading. This Knight of Cups is very like romantic and creative. It's very peaceful. It's grounded. It's almost like that knight in shining armor. So it could represent love coming into. It's like, okay, once you learn to love yourself, Virgo, and have confidence in who you are in all facets of yourself, then you're going to feel very attractive, very vibrant. And when you feel confident, other people can sense your confidence. So they see you as more attractive, right? You can always tell when someone's insecure about themselves just by the way they walk or by the way they position themselves. Their energy is more like closed off. But if you're confident in who you are, physically, mentally, spiritually, people can feel that. And some people feed off of that. And that may bring them in closer to you, especially in the workplace. If you're confident about this business partnership, if you're confident about this decision that you're moving forward with, or this relationship, people love that. It's like you're going to be attracting something deeper. And they may be opening up too and revealing more parts of themselves. The Seven of Swords, supporting the Empress, walking away from past negativity, walking away from limiting beliefs. This is how you're going to be transitioning into this Empress energy by the end of July here, Virgo. I love this, almost like a leveling up version of yourself. You know, the past is the past. And I like how you're kind of leaving some of that behind and open to embrace the new. That's where I was sensing like this birth, this rebirth. You're embracing the new. Okay, you notice how she's like holding the baby. She's like embracing the new birth of yourself, this journey. And you're inviting whatever is meant to come and align with your vibration. Very beautiful. This is a very beautiful reading for you, Virgo. I mean, I hope I am expressing it in a way that I'm feeling it, because there's a strong emotional tie here. And yeah, there is some sense of like an ego death, or letting go of your expectations of yourself, possibly from others or from society or from, family members, outside sources. You are letting that go. You are detaching yourself from an old part of you. could be, your old workplace. You're a different persona there, but you're changing. So expect that here in the end of July, Virgo. There is going to be a new version of yourself coming through, and you're going to love it. Okay, you're going to feel more comfortable in that new space. Now, it could also be influenced by this pleasant surprise. You feeling confident to step into who you are because you realize that you attract what you attract what you seek too. So if you're seeking better friendships, better love, better pay, that mentality that you carry, that confidence, could be pulling that in. Instead of going back to something that just didn't work, it's time to move forward into bigger possibilities. So the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is all about. The Ace of Pentacles, something is landing in your favor. As the supporting energy is the Five of Cups. Some type of regret. Again, I'm sensing this here, Virgo. Some of you are just stuck in the past, or your emotions. They're not letting. It's hard to let go, basically. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you're trying to get over a situation. You can't help but to cling on to what has been so deeply a part of you. But as I see the Queen of Swords here, it's showing that this is another transitioning energy. It's like you made up your mind. Some of you are maybe coming in communication with a friend or some type of, it could be therapy, but I'm more like seeing like a mentor, like maybe a girlfriend, a boyfriend. It's like your friends, your circle of friends. They may be talking some type of sense into you. It could be a coworker, a colleague, someone online, a book, some great resource that you may be leaning on is going to help you achieve this type of reward that you're going to be gaining. Now, this Ace of Pentacles is something, it's like just what you needed. Just when you thought that it was time for you to give up. Just when you thought there were going to be no more fruits developing from your labor, you are going to realize that, you know what? This paid off. The effort is going to be paying off for you, and it's going to bring in a great, grand financial reward for you working really, really hard. Working really hard at it. Now, this picture that I got is, especially for some, if you are sad about maybe not landing that position or not getting paid for some type of a commission, or just even getting accepted for this school, or even this relationship, right? It's like, okay, I thought this relationship was going to work. I thought this was going to happen, but there's something that's going to be coming to you that is better. A lot of you are comparing, your past experience to how things should be played out in the future. It's like, okay, it's almost like you're planting something, or you had planted something last year, right? And you're like, oh, well, last year I had 9 pentacles on this bush. This year I only have 7. Yeah, last year you may have had 9, but they were smaller and they weren't as tasteful and they weren't as sweet. But this year you have 7, but they're like bigger, they're sweeter, they're juicier, they're riper. You can sell them for more profit, right? So this is the energy that is coming up. It's like you may still be comparing yourself to who you are, or comparing like, well, this job had this, or this person had this, or, this opportunity led me here. Okay, well, we can't compare the past to what is about to come, because what is about to be given to you is going to be better for your long-term success. So even though right now you may be handed this job and you're like, oh, well, the pay isn't as big. The pentacle isn't as big as I expected. This house isn't as big as I wanted it, or this car isn't as luxurious as I envisioned it. It's still what you need. And it doesn't mean that this is going to be a forever thing. What it is showing you, though, Virgo, it is that it is going to be greater and grander in a different way for you. So this house that you land on, okay, it may not be as big, but who knows? Next year, it may value at a lot more than what you thought. A lot more than what you would have settled for. Okay, yeah, this job may be entry level, or maybe this salary is not as big as what you had just previously. However, are you going to be able to get promoted to, the vice president with your past job? No, right? So this job is like, okay, you may be starting off with small baby steps. At least you got the step. At least you got the pentacle. At least you got the offer, the opportunity. But appreciate what you were given and what you have landed here, Virgo, because it's going to grow. And I'm focusing strongly on this because you need to hear this message, okay? You really need to hear this message. The past is the past. And while it is great to gain those experience for your knowledge, for your wisdom, to help you navigate, to move ahead, just know that all of that information is going to help you perfect that garden for the next season. So keep working on what it is that you are gaining, and also have this sense of gratitude. Okay, yes, it's a pentacle, and you may think like, oh, it's just one, but you know what? It's one more than what you didn't have. And to the outside eye, you may think, oh, it's just one pentacle, but do you know the value in that pentacle? Have you gotten it appraised? You don't know how valuable that pentacle is. You're just looking at it from the outside. So I know we're getting a little deep here, Virgo, but basically, yeah, this is a message you really needed to hear. Look at that. 2 of Cups. Oh my gosh. 2 of Cups. Yeah, see? This is a deeper connection. This is going to be a stronger tie, a stronger bond for where you're going. Here, remember, you're kind of like, I wish I had this, but it's like, okay, no, this is better for you. This is better. So by the end of July, whatever offer or whatever opportunity you are going to be gifted or coming across, Virgo, just remember this message, okay? It is going to be better for your happiness, for your emotion, for your project, for this artistic vision. Appreciate it. Carry that sense of gratitude. The attitude of gratitude is going to carry you far. And speaking of carrying, we see a lot of knights, okay? Look at this. Oh my gosh, how many knights do I have here? I just realized I have 3. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. Now all I need is just the Knight of Pentacles. And wow, that would be so crazy. But look at this world. So the Prince of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. Did wait. The Prince of Pentacles? Oh my gosh, I just realized you have all 4 princesses. Virgo, this is crazy. Wow, all 4. Okay. Wow, I just realized that. Keep at it. This night, when we're looking at especially so much night energy, this is showing dedication to the path, okay? Let me pull these up here for you. Dedication to the path, the vision, fighting and sticking to it. These 2, mentally, imaginatively too, sticking to that vision, charging ahead, standing up for what it is that you want to accomplish, especially during the summer, especially if you have like your 3-month or 6-month goal. But look at these 2, emotionally, what is leading you to that ultimate happiness? You're going to come across by the end of July, as we see here with your 2 of Cups. So you may be coming across that perfect relationship, that perfect union, that opportunity, that this network, this environment, job, whatever that is deeply going to satisfy you, Virgo, is where you are coming, kind of being like linked up with. Wow. Okay, so where was this? Okay, I pulled the... Okay, so the Knight of Swords. Yeah, so the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this was the clarifying energy for your Prince of Pentacles and the Sun. Everything's going to work out, basically. That's just so crazy. Sorry. I keep thinking about how I was like, oh, if I only had the Prince of Pentacles. And it was right here, the Knight. Because the Prince represents the Knight in this deck. And I just love the Sun. It's so warm. It's so soothing. It's like you're going to feel at peace with this reward. Slow and steady is going to win the race for you. And the supporting energy here, when we see the Knight of Swords, okay, that dedication, your manifestations, your dreams, your ideas, the attention to the details, the skills, okay, good thing you learned from the past. Good thing you kind of realize that some things are kind of left to be, left, and you can charge forward with the new, because the new, you're loving this warmth. You're like chasing this energy. You're going in a new, warmer, positive direction. Could be a positive work environment for some of you, or like this positive project is coming to mind too. It's like, yeah, this is a better fit. This row, by the end of July, Virgo, you're finding yourself in a better fit with your life. And as we see with the world, things are coming together. Contracts are being completed. The cycle is being completed. I apologize for my dogs. They're excited for you too. They hear the mailman coming. And then the Three of Wands, we see the expansion. We see that you are going to commit to this path. You see that, you know what? I need to move on. I need to move on to something bigger and better. You need to dream big, Virgo, are what the cards are encouraging you to. Okay, look at the sun. It's so big. It's so bright. So is your world. Your world is so big, so bold, so open. Carry, again, that sense of gratitude, because you will be coming across opportunities that will develop you into something a lot more valuable. You may feel like you are inexperienced, or you may feel like you're not developing quick enough, but the point is, at least you are, again, developing, okay? You're developing and nourishing who you are and what needs to be supported at this time. So I love this energy for you, Virgo. It's very loving, almost like, kind of like a self-love journey too, because some of you may have been in some type of dark space for some time, or like stuck or paralyzed, just not content either. You're just kind of over it, not happy with how things have just been lately. But there is a pleasant surprise, some communication coming in, and it could be changing your world. This opportunity that you'll be granted, or again, this little coin. You may realize, wow, this coin is a lot more valuable in hindsight than I expected. And now with this, you're able to envision your future. You're able to oversee the opportunities and commit to your intentions for this 2021 summer. So I'm going to be doing your August reading to see where you're going to be going, Virgo. So make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to that. But until then, stay well and be blessed.